with the game, your debut. How did you feel like it went? Were you happy with the way things went out there for you?
Yeah, I thought it went good. I mean, I think as a whole, the whole team played well offensively. The big guys up front did a good job getting pushed, opening up holes. And yeah, for me, I haven't played since December, so a lot of anxiety, a lot of nerves, but it felt good to go out there and get tackled again.
For you, how different is a game being yourself versus a training camp atmosphere?
What do you mean?
Like, are you able to show up more and be more yourself in the way you run behind your pads in a preseason, in a game versus in training camp, or is it all the same thing?
Like practice versus game?
Yeah, just for you to be able to display kind of your attributes.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess because I think one of the best things I do is break tackles in the practice. I mean, it's pretty much tag, So I mean, yeah, I think a game does allows you to kind of be more of yourself.
Nick, along those
on your offensive line, it looked like they did a really good job. What specifically did they do to open up some room for you?
Just very physical. I think it goes back to practice, how we practice every day. We have a lot of runs in practice. Coach Nick, he does a good job of making sure the guys are getting a lot of runs, just be very physical up front, and it carried over to the game.
How important was it, with this being game 2 of 3, not knowing the playing situation next week, to get some momentum, a little bit of confidence as a group?
Yeah.
And did it really for you?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, all the camp we've been kind of hitting each other, and last preseason game, like I said, in place, it felt good to go out there and get somebody else live, hit someone else for once.
Nick, along those lines, your defense, obviously everyone talks about them, is one of the best in the league. Was this more reflective, perhaps, of what the offense can do to play against another team that maybe they're not like your defense?
Yeah, it's definitely a difference, going against our defense every day and then, playing someone else. Things were a lot open. It felt a lot slower, compared to playing our defense every day in practice. So, I mean, that's shout out to our defense, how good they are, how physical and how fast they are.
You said there was some nerves. At what point do those nerves go away?
After the first play. When you get tackled, it goes
why nerves? Just trying to work your way back and everything?
No, it's just how it's always been ever since I played football. First game, first time you play.
CJ running the Nick Caley offense, how did you think that went, and some of the playbook now being in play in a real game?
I think it went good. I mean, Nick does a great job of calling the plays. CJ getting us all lined up in execution. I talk to Nick all the time. He understands, that running the ball opens up everything. He's a young coach, and it's impressive that he understands, how important it is to be physical up front before anything else.
When you're in 12 personnel with the 2 tights, how much do you like that when you got Stover and Dalton as extra blockers?
I like that a lot. Those guys do a great job every day of, being physical and blocking guys.
Stingley Jr., a good day for the defense and the pressure and the coverage working together. What did you see from the defensive effort today?
I mean, really just being consistent with what we've been doing in practice, or just building on what we got already. That's one of the main things that Miko talk about, like rush and coverage always work together. Like, we help them, they help us. Like, when we do it as a unit, it's always good for us.
Yeah, it's like a good marriage, they say.
Yeah.
If you can marry those 2 concepts and the talent on both sides, and have, I mean, when you had the 3 linebackers out there, that's hard to run on.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna run the ball very well, even when we don't. Whatever, it don't matter what we put out there. Like, everybody's still gonna fly around, like get to the ball, like catch the ball, punch the ball, or just make the tackle that we need to make. So.
It's an attitude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That they're not going to get anything.
Yeah. You gotta have it as a defense. Gotta have it.
This defense doesn't have?
What's that?
A nickname, unless there's an internal one. Remember, like the 85 Bears, the Monsters of the Midway, all that?
I mean, yeah. But
I guess if you play really good, somebody will give you a nickname.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you think of any person with a nickname, they did not nickname themselves. It was from other people. So that's up to the fans or whoever want to do that.
Maybe somebody will think of something creative.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be me.
How'd you feel out there against Sconians, their top guys for a bit?
Felt good. Felt good to go out there and go against somebody else. Felt good to go out in front of the stadium, NRG Stadium, in front of the fans for the preseason for a little bit. It was a good feeling.
Derek Stingley Jr. was just saying how when you combine rush and coverage, it's really tough to stop a defense like yours. How did you feel like they worked in tandem?
I felt like it was a good day today with the rush and the back end. Early in the week, we kind of just focused on what we did during the practice against them. We went out there and we made a few changes, and game day today, we did it all together.
You guys made it hard on Bryce Young. It was over 2 with a sack and didn't have a lot of time. How did you feel like you guys did as far as affecting the pocket?
I mean, that's our number 1 job when we go out there. stop the run and then affect the quarterback. You know, we take pride in doing that as a Texans defensive line. Just the biggest thing is we affect the quarterback. You know, anything can happen.
Will mentioned after the joint practices that we have to get better. Those are his words. But what do you hope that you all continue to improve as you all go to these joint practices with the Lions, sir?
Just keep on building. There's always room for improvement. We're at the beginning of the season, and the standard, that we set each game, each practice, we got to improve upon that every time.
With the work
How did you feel like the Nick Caley offense looked today in terms of how it was orchestrated by you guys?
I thought it went really well. I mean, offensive line standpoint, we were moving guys off the ball. And, anytime you rush for over 100, usually a good day for offensive line. So I thought we were really good communication-wise as well, just making our points and everything. So I thought it went great.
And Nick Chubb, how did you feel like he ran the ball? It looked like he had some room to run.
Man, it was awesome. Like all of our running backs are running hard and physical, man. And that's the thing, like where Coach Nick has an emphasis on guys being physical. That's what we're talking about, moving guys up front.
And last one for me, I believe that was what they call a coverage sack, right? Because it looked like CJ was just trying to find someone, and then eventually, it was sacked, but it wasn't like it was like, oh, they got in fast. It took a long time, several seconds before he was down on the ground.
I mean,
if memory serves.
I mean,
good protection.
As offensive linemen, you just got to block as long as we can.
Yeah.
I mean, that's our job, so that's all we really cared about.
Did you feel good about the protection?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm with Jalen Mills, the Green Goblin, man that once had, as an Eagle, had the green hair, and the nickname stuck. And today, you play some more football with this team as you kind of get up to speed. How's it going so far?
Going good, man. Familiar with some of the guys on the staff for sure. The system too as well, coming from the Jets last year. It's a little carryover here. Coaching, they're doing a great job with, extra meetings and different things like that, teaching me, a little bit of nuances in the defense and, of course, the calls as well. And at the end of the day, football is football. It's really just more about the communication, getting lined up and playing fast.
Did D'Amico say, hey, I expect you to know this because this is Robert Saleh stuff too?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's definitely.
He said it?
He didn't say it to me, but I know it's a high expectation. Once I'm out there, the calls are the calls. You got to be a professional. You got to know the calls.
What do they say? What's understood doesn't need to be explained?
100%.
Yeah, I like that phrase. I like cliches because they're truisms too. Yeah, that's why people say them so many times.
100%.
What do you feel like you'll bring to the table, to this defense? I know that you're a high energy guy.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely high energy for sure. I mean, just being, this is going on year 10 now, being around the game, knowing, situational ball with a lot of the young guys, helping them in certain situations, and just being able to talk ball with them, regardless if it's, this week, next week, or whatever situation may be, just being that veteran presence.
Yeah. And you love to hit. I know that about you.
Sure.
I've seen you hit some people before.
Indeed.
I've covered a lot of your games.
Thank you.
Just didn't cover you on the team I was assigned to cover, but I would look across the field and say, that guy likes to hit, man.
For sure. That's what I like to do, for sure.
Yeah. Well, you play for, I'm actually from the East Coast. I covered the Ravens for 15 years. I was covering Ed Reed and Ray Lewis.
Okay.
So, East Coast.
Yeah. We got
and you played for a lot of East Coast teams.
I've been Northeast my whole career. Kind of happy now I'm in the South, close to my family being from Dallas. It's definitely been on the East
Which
Coast.
high school? Is it the one I'm thinking
Soto
of?
High School.
Some people might say known for Von Miller a little bit.
For sure.
You guys are proud of him?
Yeah, for sure.
He's had a good career.
Yeah,
They're proud of you too.
Thank you.
All right. Irv Smith Jr. back in a big way with some catches. How did you feel about your game?
I felt good. Coaches gave me an opportunity. Quarterbacks gave me some good balls, and our line blocked well. Offensively, I felt like we played good. Defensively, special teams. So it was a good outing for the teams.
Known for your blocking, but they didn't draft you that high if you couldn't catch the football, obviously.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just wanted to go out there and show my teammates, show my coaches that I'm dependable. Just trying to stay consistent and do my job.
You like the offense? It's a tight end offense, they say.
Totally. Coach Caley's done a great job implementing the plays and getting the tight ends involved. The run game is going to open up a lot of things for the tight ends as well. So exciting.
With Damon Arnett, Damon, that's your first NFL interception. How did that feel?
It felt amazing. All glory to God,
Take us through the play. What did it take to get that football?
Took a good rush from the D-line. They was killing stuff all night. And I was just in the right spot, right time, and then just let everything happen once it was time to make a play.
Like they say, you have to stack days. You have to put those things together. How much do you think big play can help as you try to make the team?
I'm just here trying to do my job. I was focused on special teams all game. It was the fourth quarter. That was the first rep. I think that was like the first series I was in that corner, or the second series or something. I think it's just always being ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Being locked in the game from the beginning to end.
Did you keep the ball? Did you keep it?
Did I keep the ball?
You have the ball? Let me see.
Yeah,
Let's see this ball.
41, Mr. Peanut M&Ms.
That's your nickname?
Yeah, because I eat them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
Okay, you have a sweet tooth.
A sweet tooth and a couple cavities.
Yeah. Well, it happened. I guess if you have the candy, you might get the cavity.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you a candy guy, other candy besides the M&Ms, or is it only the M&Ms for you?
It's just M&Ms because I got to get these cavities fixed.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck at the dentist and good luck on the field. EJ, the 4-3, the linebacker alignment that you guys had, because it is technically a 4-3, it's not always that 52 look. How much did you like that? And I think it'd be hard to run on you, Aziz, and Henry all playing at the same time.
Yeah, true. I mean, even with Christian Harris coming back, it's going to be fun. With all four of us being able to get to the ball the way we can, it's a lot of speed at that linebacker position. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy this year.
Yeah. It's going to be stout. It looks stout to me.
We're going to have to switch up their offense, come in with some different stuff against us for sure.
Yeah, they're going to draw something up. Yeah, because it's not going to be easy to run on the Texans.
No, not even.
Good, man. Get back on the topic. Felt good to go back there with the guys. Make some plays, man. But I'm glad everybody picking up where we left off.
How cohesive do you feel like the first team offense was today?
Good, man. I feel like we're getting everything down pat. This is going to continue to get slower for us. Continue out there. Got to execute, man, and get back on schedule.
Take us through the touchdown a little bit.
This was fourth down. It was a blitz 0, so I had to let out route, to the front power line. So I know 7 was trying to get it out early, so it was only right for me to go out there, make the play for him.
Is this more reflective of what the offense is like? I know practice, they make it really tough. They talk about iron sharpens iron, but
yeah, for sure.
Not everyone is the Texans defense. This was more the kind of defense you normally will see, maybe not a top 5 defense.
Yeah. I mean, man, we go against the best defense in the league every single day, so it's only right, man. Practice is going to be hard, so it can be easier in the game. So we got to come out here every day and just execute, continue to get 1% better every day, So it's getting easy for us, man, but we got to continue to chop the wood, continue to get better, sharpen the iron.
What's it like for you now? You had another sack in the NFL last week against the Vikings. How's it going so far?
First of all, I just want to be grateful for the opportunity, and it's just it's a gradual process. So we have a lot to work on, a lot of things to play, and I'm just grateful that I got the opportunity to get a sack. So I just keep working.
Yeah, you like being here with these guys? It's a good group.
Yeah, for sure. I love being here. There's a family here and like a brother, so it's a good place to be.
You learned this game. You started on YouTube, and you played soccer. You played basketball. How's your journey been to be an American football player?
It's pretty tough, being an international player, because there's a lot to learn and so many information all at once. But with the right coaching and the right system and being coachable, everything comes to play.
And living and working in the United States, what do you like about it?
There's a lot of opportunity, to better yourself and to develop self-development and awareness in terms of football-wise and outside-wise, culture and everything. So there's so many things to learn. And,
learn new things, new experiences.
Exactly.